What if B2K never broke up?
And they wouldn't have made it. Like every single example you said, they wouldn't. Like there would be no scenario where they would have lasted any longer than what they did because the ego and the talent. You know what I'm saying?
So Omarion had to go solo on eventually had to go solo on B2K, you think?
Well, yeah, of course. You know, because it was like, me personally, I don't know their dynamic personally, but it struck me as J Boog, Lil Fizz, and Razby. If they weren't busy fucking each other's girls, they were at the mall. Or they were doing everything but being in the studio. You know? And then you have Omarion, who's in the studio.
Trying to work, yeah.
But the other, behind his back, the three members are fucking his chick. You know what I'm saying? But Omarion's still in the studio. You know what I'm saying? So I think because they didn't respect one another, you know what I'm saying, in that sense, where it's like these cats are breaking the guy code constantly, time and time again. It's like out of all the women in the world, why do y'all keep screwing with each other's women? Like each other's girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, once again, it just goes back to there would been no way, you know, because of how they acted. You feel me? It had nothing to do with the talent, you know? They wouldn't have last. But if they did last, hypothetically, let's just say they didn't move like that, you'd hear a lot more from J Boog. And then it would be a race of who goes solo first between Omarion and J Boog. Because once J Boog would have came into his own, see, J Boog was scared, you know? He's scared, you know, insecure, you know, didn't have confidence, you know? But if he had those things in his favor, because think about it, man, people sleep on J Boog's dancing ability too, you know? J Boog was the most passionate. People think it was Razby. And I will say this, Razby, yeah, you know, he brought passion too, you know what I'm saying? But it was between him and Razby, they both were very high, energetic, you know,